Welcome back once again to the Undead Parish Bonfire. But now we're moving on. Now we're going to make some good progress. We're going to go through Sen's Fortress today. This place is where the difficulty really starts ramping up for most players. And you'll find a lot of players get stuck here. First of all, the pressure plates that shoots off arrows. See? So watch out for that. And these serpent guards are quite a pain in the butt sometimes. But like most enemies, they're weakest when they're alone, and love that move. Special two-handed move that this sword has. Deals magic damage. The only downside to it is that it really degrades the sword pretty fast. Just a sword. So you got to repair it more often. Like, I wonder how much it did on just there. Yeah, it's down to 260 or 300 already, and it was just at full. So you don't want to use that too often, but it can help in a pinch like that. Some more souls. So this place is notoriously hard, and that's because mostly of the walkways, which you see here. Not fun place. Those you can see them kind of maybe just a little bit down in the distance, or they cast lightning at you and that guy up there when you're doing this. And if you fall down, that demon we saw as we were going to the forest, there's 4 of them down there. So as you can imagine, if you don't die from the fall, there's a good chance that those guys are going to get you. But I'm going to go ahead and cast my hidden body. And from there, we're going to try to make our way across the bridge without falling. So the blades have a definite pattern. They don't try to trick you or anything. So normally you will get attacked by the guys that are casting lightning, but that's why I'm using hidden body here. So they can't see me, because it reduces the visible range that they have. Oh, actually, we're going to have to fight this guy up here now. Yeah, look at all the bloodstains here. Notorious spot in the game. Through. Okay, nice. The nice thing about those guys, they have a little bit less health than the other guys. Watch the pressure plates. And actually in here I think is where we encounter our first mimic if we choose to go that way. Which we might do just to kind of show you. Is it this way or the next one? Okay, so there's the sleepy guard. And this is actually behind that wall. It's a breakable wall. And there's an NPC that we want to save. But we need the boulder to do so, which it'll come down there. You'll see that in a moment, as soon as we step outside. Also, this is where our... there's the boulder. Come on. Hit the wall. You gotta watch out for that in this game if you are too close to the wall like that. Too funny. Drop down here. And there's another one of these guys. Actually, 2 more. We'll try to dispatch them one at a time. Well, that's one way to do it. And then talk to our Onion Knight buddy again. Who once again has a problem, so he just sits there and does nothing about it.
Oh ho! Ah, where did you come from? Splendid news, I tell you. Ah, can you see my sight? Yes, indeed. I've run up against a wall, or a ball, to be precise. I'm afraid I'm a bit too tough to be outrunning those things. So here I sit in quite a pickle, but who knows? Perhaps we'll have another development.
Yep, always waiting for someone else to do their stuff. Typical NPC stuff. Although most of them kind of do their own thing in this game, which is nice. But his storyline's a little special in terms of that. I'm not gonna make it. I mean, this ties into the whole hollow thing. Because basically, the short story is you go hollow when you lack purpose in the world. And his purpose right now is exploring. Actually, I think we will show you the mimic. Bring the steel protection, just take a little bit less damage. Hold it. Watch it drop. Oops, nice. Alright, so. Come on, buddy. Like I said, these guys they're hard hitting, but they're fairly slow for the most part. So they're pretty easy to deal with. The biggest problem is the first time you see them and you're on narrow corridors. Not the best time for that. This is why a lot of people kind of quit the game right here. So the boulder does follow you around. Oh, well, if you don't get caught on the wall, obviously you can make it up there in one piece. So, now the, oh, well, that was cool, I guess. It went the way I wanted it to before I got fully around. Let's just let one more go, just in case that was some sort of glitch. And then we're gonna get this thing completely out of our way. If that happens again. Oh yeah, it'll do as soon as you start turning. So this is the part we were looking up at before. And that wall, the boulder just broke. So in here we're going to find our next NPC, and this is Big Hat Logan. This is the first sorcerer he meets, Master.
You seem quite... I am Logan. I'm a bit cooped up, as you can see. I have a bright idea. Suppose you set me free. I'm old and empty-handed, but I could repay you with knowledge and sorcery. This place is melting my mind. The inactivity is repressive.
Just remember that line for later. Let's let him out. Using the Master Key is another key to, I'll show you later on, which also unlocks a shortcut you can use to get him out. I forget what this is. I think it's just some souls. Yeah, Soul of a Hero. Those are worth about 20,000 souls, I believe. So, definitely want to pick up all of those.
Oh, heavens. Thank you. I'm saved. And I'd love to resume my travels. But I must log a few things first, and I owe you a favor. I will return to Firelink Shrine. Speak with me there, so that I may impart my sorcery.
I mean, there's his face. One of the few times in the game you can actually see it, because normally he's sitting down. But anyway, let's continue our way through the wonderful Sense Fortress. There's a... What's up, buddy? Just chilling down there still. And now, the ball's probably coming back this way again. Or I guess maybe it's only when you die. Oh, nope, I was right the first time. Man, why didn't it come through? That's weird. Well, there's actually a few rings and stuff in here. Like if you let this ball go for a while, it's gonna fill up a hole at the end, which you can cross. And man, I wish I remember what was there. But beyond that, actually, I may just try to show you guys. I don't know exactly how many balls it takes, but we'll let one more go, and then we'll turn the thing again to see if we can't get across. So come on, one more ball. Yeah. The thing about a place like this that's pretty maze-like, as it is, it definitely is a little bit more difficult to get around. And there's going to be lots of potential areas to hide secrets in. You know, just like that whole, let it fill up with balls and you can access a new area. And like, you know, hitting that wall out. But anyway, progression's actually kind of up there from that room. Is it here or down further? Yeah, this one thing here. This is our first little secret thing. So, remember what's in here. Ah, there it is. That's Black Sorcerer stuff. Oh, and Hush, which silences your footsteps. It's kind of the counterpart to Hidden Body, so you make no noise virtually whatsoever, and you can barely be seen, so it can be handy for sneaking through places like this. Because even with yeah, it's not full yet. This is the pit you gotta get full, and then the last rock will actually break that. Now here's the here is a mimic, and I'm gonna teach you right now how to tell a mimic from a regular chest, because they look the same, right? This looks like a standard old chest, but it's not. If you look at the chain, see how it's kind of squiggled like that? That means it's a mimic. A normal chest has a nice little C shape to the chain. It doesn't deviate from that. So what we're gonna do is whack it, and it's gonna come to life. And watch out for him, because if he grabs you like that, he'll put you in his mouth, and it's a devastating attack. But we'll just dispatch him, and hopefully now you guys know how to identify mimics really, really nice and easily. And yeah, he gives you the lightning spear, which is nice, so you don't need to. All you need to do is upgrade it to help with for the lightning weapon achievement, fully upgraded. But you don't have to spend all the Titanite shards and chunks that it takes to actually get it up to the is it +5 or +10 that it needs before you can do it. Anyway, this is the place we want to go for progression. You see all those wonderful arrows on the wall. Through there with your shield up, you should be fine. Praise this soapstone's always here. This is the only little bit of light you see in the first part of this. And everyone just loves the sun. So, more narrow walkways, and as you can tell they're getting narrower and narrower, and I'm a little terrified myself, to be honest. So much so that I just passed the spell I wanted. So just in case we take a tumble. So it's gonna be one of these guys here. Oh, he was dead. Okay. There's some stuff over there, nothing too important, I don't believe. But you don't take my word for it. I don't know anything. And up, our goal is on the top of this. And yeah, watch out for that guy. This is the narrowest pathway yet. Let's soul spear him, shall we? Oh, well, yeah. Make that crystal soul spear him. This is actually a good place. There's a menu option to remove camera auto wall adjust or something it's called. Ooh, okay. And it's a really good this is a really good place to do that because it will make sure you're going the way you intend to go. Because if the camera jerks on you and you're walking forward, then you could easily fall off those things. So just a little tip for you. So this guy is going to start chucking like fire cannonballs at us. Those things. This way is actually there's a couple boulder knights, I believe they're called. But if you go to the end of that path, I think you got to fight 3 of them. Then you can get the ring of fire protection, which will lessen the damage that you take from fire. But we already have that, so we're not going to worry about it too much. Come on. Well, still in range apparently. There's also a bonfire that's pretty well hidden, which I'll show you as well. Which is just down here. Drop down nice and gently. You don't want to overdo it. And here's our secret bonfire up here. When we leave here, we'll be right back to the top of this area. So now, once again, fall down gently so you don't miss and go plummeting. But there's also an NPC and a key for a shortcut, which I'll show you where that is as well, just in case you want to get back here. For the most part, there's actually some cool stuff in here if you want to sit around and explore. But for the sake of this video, we're just gonna keep pushing on. So yes, you can hit you on these walkways too. We're gonna take out a boulder knight before we start. Right here. Couldn't get by him. Stupid narrow corridors. Anyway, so if we go, equipment load shouldn't have changed, but I'll just check in case. No, we're still good. So we gotta take a running jump at this thing, and you gotta be pretty precise with it. And you can make it across as long as you're under 25% equipment load. So this guy, get it on my way table. This guy sells stuff.
Ah, what? What? Who are you? Ah, another undead, eh? I took on Sen's fortress alone, but I'm no different from those vile creatures. I was driven by conceit. Ah, you think you're different? That you can handle it? Yes, I remember that feeling, for I was the same. So, let me help you out, with your soul searching.
So then we can grab some stuff from him. Nothing you really can't get anywhere else. I don't think he has any special items. Oh, well, yeah, he's got the Onion Knight armor. Lightning and magic defense too.
Nothing at all?
So he's a little bit more than I thought.
Rush in like a naked babe and be skinned alive.
He's got so much confidence. Anyway, the key for the shortcut is down here. And like I said, I believe this also opens Logan's cage if you don't have the master key. Could be wrong about that though. So one more of these guys. No backstab for me. And here's the key. So now we can just head all the way back up and back across and continue the level. We'll open up the shortcut. We won't do much of the side stuff here, although we might go do we want to go human? It's the the NPC that helps you with this fight is probably known as the most badass NPC in the game. Maybe we'll grab him. Let me just show you where to Okay, this one. So now this. Ooh. So now that's gonna go back down to the first walkway you come across, and you'll be able to get back and forth through there now. And that just works on a pendulum, so when one's up, one's down, just like the one at between Undead Parish and Firelink Shrine. So now, I think we're gonna go human. So this this NPC has actually been documented to be able to kill the boss all by himself, which is pretty cool. So let's see if we get invaded again. Usually happens when I'm human, so why not? There we go. Just run back up. I should have looked to see if he was... Okay, we're good. Up again, basically back where we were. The firebomb was way delayed. Okay, well the ball of light's gonna respawn, we know that much. But we'll take him out. Actually I could have used hidden body, made things a little quicker. Oh well. It's your parry hand down. Good boy. And by the way, if you haven't noticed, your stamina regens a lot quicker if you're not blocking. Okay, I'm blocking, and I'm not blocking. So big difference. So it's not always a good idea to have your shield up the entire time. You gotta like put it in and put it up. Or well, went all sexual there for a second. You want to block and then don't block if you're confident they're not going to attack and stuff like that. But we're almost to where we want to be. I think there's only just this archer. And, oh, well, we got to do the take him out before. Lots of Titanite let's run through. Okay, so if we go up here, we're going to meet up with the guy that's been throwing all those firebombs at us. And this is a pretty easy fight, even for a new player. He goes into a rage and starts smashing things until he gets tired, and then he falls over. And you got... Oh, I should really pay more attention. See, now he's tired. So you take a bunch of free shots at him, and then you can just hide back in there. Bait his attack out. Maybe. There we go. Sound like I pissed him off. Nice cock shot in the window there. Okay, there he goes. Oh. And when you switch weapons, you're lowering your defense. Be mindful of that. And there he goes. More Titanite. I think there's something over here to break all this. Somewhere else. Okay, never mind. Take a sip, and let's go get our NPC. Which obviously, you know, you have to be human for. And his summon sign is right here. Iron Tarkus. Probably the like I said, the best NPC in the game. Now we're gonna go fight the Iron Golem. Tarkus, let's go have some fun. Get, alright. And I was telling people how good you were. That's awkward. Oh, there he is. Yeah, you could take a beating, dude. Like, that guy did nothing to him there. Get him, Tarkus. Yeah, he's a tank. I don't think he's lost any health yet. Oh, well, now he will. Poor guy. Look at that, like anytime you want to cast spells, it's kind of good to have an NPC with you. Because they definitely do a great job of distracting. And he finished him off for us. Good job, buddy. Tarkus, everyone. And by the way, if you don't kill the giant that throws the balls, you'll be bombarded by those during this fight. So you definitely want to do that. Kind of like the spellcaster I forgot to kill before. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna cut this here, and in the next episode we'll see what this does.